Hello, home reading heroes. Welcome back. Today, I thought that we could do a little reader's theater, which is really fun. It's where you take a story and then you put it into its different characters and act it out with lots of emotion, and it's a good fun read. So today, I've chosen Little Red Riding Hood, and maybe you and I could do it together. So let's have a look. The story is Little Red Riding Hood. I think you know this one already. We have some characters. I've taken the narrators, that's the person who tells the story, and I've split it into two parts. So maybe I could do a part, and then you could do a part with me. There's also Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma, the Wolf, and Woodcutter. So, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do these parts. If you have a friend or a family member that wants to do it with you, that's great. And then you can decide who's going to do different parts. If not, maybe you and I can do it together. So, let's see. First, it's the narrator. Now, my narrator voice needs to be clear and calm. That's how you tell a good story. So let's read it like that. Maybe you can see the red dot will follow along, okay? The story of Little Red Riding Hood. Good. Now the narrator again, so we use our calm voice. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. Now this is your part. But since you're at home and I'm at home, maybe we can just do it together. Her grandmother is sick. She takes her a basket of fruit. Very good. All right, now it's back to my turn. But you can read with me too. Little Red Riding Hood goes into the forest to get to grandmother's house. All right. Now it's time for our first character, Little Red Riding Hood. So we can change our voice and make it a little bit more exciting. La 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 la, off to grandmother's house I go. You see the music? So you can kind of sing it. Now back to the narrator, this is your part. But deep in the wood was a big bad wolf. And he is hungry. I went back to my narrator, calm and clear. Now the wolf is a good character, and we can change our voice to be a little bit scary, a little bit dark. Let's try. Where are you going to, little girl? That was fun. Oh, back to Little Red Riding Hood now. I'm going to grandmother's house to give her this basket. Back to the wolf. Why don't you stop to pick her some flowers? Now the narrator is a calm voice again. Little Red Riding Hood picks some flowers, and the wolf runs to grandmother's house. Good. Narrator 2, that's your part. The wolf eats grandma in one bite. Chomp. I like that word. He put on grandmother's clothes. And you can see the picture of the wolf wearing grandmother's clothes. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood again. Lots of energy. La 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 la. Grandmother, are you at home? Now we have two parts. Little Red and the wolf. So if you have a friend, you can split this. Little Red starts at the top. Grandma, what big ears you have. And the wolf says, the better to hear you with, my dear. Little Red again. Grandma, what big eyes you have. And the wolf, the better to see you with, my dear. And Little Red again. Grandma, what big teeth you have. The better to eat you with. Lots of energy in that one. Narrator back at me and a nice calm voice. A woodcutter is walking and hears the cries. Help! You can add that in. Now the woodcutter, maybe he's a tough guy. He's a big woodcutter, he cuts trees. I can help. Stop the wolf. Bam! In your best woodcutter voice. So now we're at the end of the story, but you have to decide what happens. Let's read. What happened next? You tell the ending to the story. And we have all our characters. So I want you to take a minute, maybe pause the video, and think of the ending. Now you probably know this story, but maybe be creative. Think of something that could happen that doesn't actually happen in the story itself. Be very creative and think, how many characters can you use? Remember the who is doing what and how is the problem resolved? What can you do? Maybe something different happens. I'm sure you'll be very creative. All right, and that is the end of our story. So, thank you very much for joining me today for our Readers Theater, and I hope to see you back again soon for another Readers Theater's Tale. Bye-bye, home learning heroes.